What's going on, everybody? My name is Drew. I like to draw cartoons and watch. The season 4 finale just dropped a few days ago and I'm already having withdrawals. I'm going to miss the show so much. First video we're going to talk about here today is doing a tier list of every single Invincible intro title card so far. The Invincible title card sequences are already one of the most notorious things with the show, one of the best memes with the show that they even leaned into a little bit this season and in season 3. I love all these Invincible title cards. It's one of the things that makes the show the most unique, and I love seeing how they're going to do it in each episode. So it's going to be so fun to go through all these different title cards and figure out which ones are my favorite. Now, like any other tier list, we're going to go S, A, B, C, D, F. I'm not really anticipating any to be in the F tier. The Invincible Season 4 title cards were a little bit weak this season, but I don't think anyone's going to be that low. But we're going to get into these, go season by season, and then by the time we get to the end, I'm going to take any that's ranked in the S tier and try to put those in order and rank those in order. By doing this tier list is a little bit of a cop-out. That way I don't have to rank every single one, but I want to try to rank all the best ones and see which one stands on top. So that means we're going to start with Season 1, Episode 1.
You might as well give up.
Now, obviously, this is the first one. It's actually really, really iconic. It's one that set the stage for this whole title card trend that they've been doing. As someone is saying, Invincible, they show the title card. It's very well executed. And not only that, Season 1, Episode 1 of Invincible is one of the best pilots I've probably ever seen. And then after this is when the whole series completely shifts because it goes to the Omni-Man attacking the Guardians of the Globe sequence, which is one of the best sequences in the entire series, maybe the best. So I think for this one, I'm not going to put it in S tier quite now. I'm going to put it in A. But there's a chance as I make this video, I could put it in S, but for now, I'm going to put it in A.
Who knows? Maybe someday we'll even work with...
Now moving on to Season 1, Episode 2. This one is still pretty solid. Most of Season 1s are really, really solid. Now, no matter how much Donald is the GOAT, this one is one of the weaker ones of the season, but it's still pretty good, so I'm going to put it in B tier.
This could happen to the Guardians of the Globe. It means that none of us are...
Now, Season 1, Episode 3 is another really solid one, but again, it's just another one that's kind of forgettable with Season 1, but also still really solid and a really good use of the title card. So I think for this one, I'm also going to put it in B. I think there's going to be a lot in B because there's a lot of it that are like pretty good, but just not like on the upper echelon in terms of the title cards. So I'm going to stick this one in B as well.
Ah, what the fuck? Hi, sorry. It's okay. I'm in...
Now, this one for Episode 4 may actually be the weakest out of Season 1. It's like, it's not bad, but it's also just like, it felt like they needed to kind of shoehorn in a situation for them to do the title card. So it's not one of my favorites. I'm going to actually put this one in C.
What's his name?
Him? He calls himself.
And Episode 5 is just another one that's just kind of there. It's not one that's like really, really good. That character, though, who says the Invincible line is a really good character. It's basing on his name at the moment, but he's a great character throughout the show. I love that we see him consistently. I think I'm going to also put this one in C. It's kind of teetering between B and C, but I'm going to put this one in C.
You're going to be different. You're going to be beautiful. You're going to be in...
Now, simply because fuck Sinclair, and Sinclair absolutely sucks, and then even though this title card is actually not bad, I'm going to put this one in D because fuck that guy.
You can't. Where's Mark, Debbie? Where's...
Indeed, I truly hope Mark lives up to his name. To face his father and survive, he'll need to be...
Now, the title cards for Season 1, Episode 7 and Episode 8 are going to be the first ones that I add into the S tier, because these ones really set the stage for what is going on. Cecil's delivery and Rudy's delivery are all so perfect, and they all just get me so hyped up. They give me chills every time. So those are no doubt going to be S tiers for me.
I won't rest until I've killed!
Now, as we get in Season 2, even though it's clearly the weakest season out of all 4 seasons for me, this title card in Season 2, Episode 1, with Sterling K. Brown putting his whole chest into this line delivery, is phenomenal. Probably the best title card of the season. I might eat my words as we go throughout this season, but this delivery and this title card is incredible. It's insane. I love it so much. It gets me so hyped every time. And all these like Invincible edits kind of are influencing me a little bit because the way that they're influenced and put into these edits sometimes like elevates these title cards a little bit for me. But this one is definitely an S tier for me.
Be bold. Be original. Be
Now, going from episode 1 to episode 2, it's certainly a big drop, and I don't think that a principal would tell people to be invincible in a commencement speech. So I'm not going to go as far as put it in D. I'm going to put it in C.
To change the entire universe, you have to be...
Now, as we get into episode 3, this one is a fake out Alan the Alien title card, and I think this one does a really good job of like making it a good joke. You're expecting it to be an Invincible title card, and then it's Alan the Alien, and then it even has the alien splatter across the screen like it's blood. It's very well done. It's not one of the best, but it's also not one of the worst. So I'm going to actually put this one in B tier because Alan's the GOAT.
This is your little brother.
You gotta be... fucking kidding me.
Now for episode 4, if we're doing a tier list of like the funniest title cards, this one might be an S tier one. But in terms of how it ranks among the rest, I think this is another B tier for me because it is really funny, but it also doesn't make sense. But that's kind of the point of the joke. It's not an A tier title card, but it is really good, and it's one of my favorites from season 2. I think it's executed very well, and it's edited very well, so I'm definitely going to put this one in B tier.
Please. Very soon you'll be all he has, and he will need someone.
Now, the Season 2 Episode 5 title card is like a really weak one for me. I don't know why early on I just wasn't really a fan of this whole Bug Civilization storyline and Oliver. I've grown to love Oliver with how much he is growing, and like, even though he isn't the best fighter in the world, as we'll see later on in the show, this title card, again, is just isn't one of my favorites. I'm not going to put it in D with Sinclair because fuck Sinclair, but I'm going to put this one in C.
You know me, I'm practically...
But now, Season 2, Episode 6, I did eat my words. This one actually might be the best title card from Season 2. This Rexplode delivery, and again, like I said, with the edits, this one is used in edits all the time, and they go so hard. This one is an easy S tier pick for me. But then as we get another S tier, we get another huge dip, as I think it's this whole sequence with the cosplayers is really cute, and it works for the context of the title card, but it's another one of the weak ones. I don't really like this whole sequence. It is very interesting to think about if there were comics about real life superheroes, will there still be a Comic-Con? That is very interesting, but this one will certainly be C tier for me, especially with it being the 7th episode. Usually the 7th episode is one of the best, and this one being a really weak title card does kind of bog it down. So this one is a C tier.
You'll feel...
And we get yet again another really weak title card for the finale of Season 2. It's a fun bit, but it just, again, doesn't work for me. It doesn't get me hyped up like the first season did, like I really wanted it to. So this one's going to be another C tier.
You'll finally live up to the name.
But we are now into Season 3, the one that I believe to be on the same level as Season 1, just a little bit worse. It's like 1A, 1B. I love Season 3 so much. And it starts out with a really solid title card. I don't know if I would say this is A tier or not. It's really between A and B at this moment, but it is a really solid one. I think simply just because there's not really any in the A right now, and it is a really good one with the music in the background. It sets the stage for Season 3. I'm going to put this in an A tier.
I don't work with criminals, not even if they're...
This whole episode with Cecil's backstory is so great. It is one of the best episodes of the season. I love getting his whole backstory. And the line that he drops here before the title card is really great. I don't know if it's S tier, but I'm going to put this one at A tier also. The Season 3 title card is a really weird one. I don't know what they were going for, honestly. I don't really like it. It doesn't really give me any like hype feelings or anything like that. I think I'm actually going to move Sinclair into F and put this in D. I just really don't mess with it.
Only one man alive knows me by that name. Is it really you?
Watching back the title card for episode 4, it reminded me of that entire weird immortal side plot. I forgot about that in Season 3 completely. It's not a great one. It's not a bad one. It's a C tier.
I'm the owner of a private security firm. We're called Inc.
The Invincible Inc. title card is also another one that's just like not great, not bad. I'm finding out there's just a lot that are kind of just okay, so that means the C tier is going to be really full. and this one's going to join it in the C tier.
This is about the thousands of people murdered and the countless other lives destroyed. Why is above the law? Why does never pay for his crimes? Where is it when people are trying to put their world back together?
Okay, buddy, we hear you. So, what do you want?
What do I want? I want the truth. I want justice. I want.
But now we are back to one of the best title cards in the entire series, the one that really cemented this whole meme with the title card, with the voice acting along with it, is all so great. One of the best title cards in the entire series, definitely an S tier for this episode.
Go! Destroy everything in your path! Make them see Invincible! Make them fear Invincible! Make them hate!
Gosh, the last 3 episodes of Invincible Season 3 are just absolutely off the charts, with another great Angstrom title card, one of the best in the entire series, no doubt. Another S tier. The last 3 episodes are just absolutely off the charts. The Invincible, War, Conquest, and Powerflex are some of the best Invincible stuff ever, and it's 3 episodes in a row. What more can you ask for? Definitely another S tier title card.
You were given orders, and yet I find this planet unprepared for the arrival of our Viltrum Empire.
Now, no matter how great the Conquest episode of Invincible Season 3 is, and it is one of the best episodes in the series, the title card doesn't really make much sense. I kind of have no choice but to put it in C or D. I think on the simple fact that Season 3, Episode 8 is one of the best episodes in the series, that I have to put it at least not in D, so I'll put it in C. Now, before I get into the Invincible Season 4 title cards, I want to talk a little bit about the animation graphics that we get during the title cards in each season. Because the ones for Season 4 is probably my least favorite of any season, no matter how much I actually like this season. It is definitely the weakest compared to the rest. Because the Season 1 one is perfect. It's got the yellow and blue and the blood splatter. It's perfect. It leads perfectly into the finale. And then Season 2 is another weak one. It's not as good as Season 3, because Season 3, the changing of the color schemes leading to the Invincible, War, and Conquest is so great. I love that one very much. It's definitely up there, again, 1A and 1B. But then Season 2, it's the black and the red leading into the blue and the black because of his new suit. And that one is, again, solid with like the cracking along the way. I think it's all very solid. But this one, I get where they were going for. The white and the gray, because it's very much a Viltrumite heavy season with the Viltrumite War. And then there's it's cracking into the reveal to space, because there's a big space battle and all that, big space battles. It all makes sense. It doesn't mean that I have to like it more. It's not one of my favorites, but I do like at the end when it all cracks away to space and then it reveals the white and the blue logo. I think that it looks very clean, but again, it's just not one of my favorites. Now let's get into the Season 4 title cards.
So I don't get to be tired or take a night off. And neither does...
And starting out with Episode 1, I think this one is really solid. You can really feel the pain in Mark's voice throughout this as he's delivering this, as he feels so much weight on his shoulders after what happened with the Invincible, War, and Conquest. So I think this is a B tier Invincible title card.
We cut the weak from our ranks, carved away their cancer so the strong could stand free. And it made us.
Now this brings us to one of my favorite episodes of Season 4. The entire Nolan backstory is so incredible, and the line delivery, how it looks, the whole episode, but that whole title card sequence with his line delivery, with his monologue to those kids, it's so incredible. Again, one of the best episodes of that season is Episode 2. So this one is an A tier. Not quite S tier, but it's definitely A tier.
You know as well as anyone, trauma like that breaks people. And the last person we need losing their shit is...
Now, Episode 3 of Season 4 is another pretty solid title card. It's not like middle of the road, it's more like B tier to me. Cecil's delivery is very good, and what he is saying in the context of the show, leading into the title card, makes perfect sense. Of course, we don't want Mark losing his shit, so this one's a B tier.
If only this one had the powers of...
I think this Pharaoh bit is kind of overstaying its welcome. I'm not really a big fan of the bit anymore. It's kind of gone on too far. We're probably going to get some kind of actual conclusion to it in Season 5 or 6. but I'm getting a little tired of the bit. I'm actually going to put this in D tier. It's just not really one of my favorites.
There is no way we are going to be able to pull this off without...
The Season 4 Episode 5 title card is really when you can start to feel the weight of what this Viltrumite War is about to bring. And I think Alan's delivery here is very good. It really is starting to set the stage. It's felt very reminiscent of like Season 1, Episode 7, and Episode 8 title cards, but it's still only like mid-season. It's still very good. I'm actually going to put this one in A tier.
It's never been this bad. I never thought I'd see Mark this messed up. I wish he really was.
Man, this is another really solid title card. Once you get into this portion of Invincible, it's just so much heart and soul in the show with a lot of crazy stuff going on, especially leading into right before Episode 7, which is one of the best episodes in the entire series. Oliver's delivery here is really good. This is another A tier for me.
But it is worth any price to show the Viltrum Empire, once and for all, that even their strength does not make them.
I was just thinking about how if there was a Thetis title card, and this one is excellent. It's the closest thing to an S tier title card for Season 4 so far. I'm still going to put it at A tier, but Peter Cullen as Thetis is incredible, and it really elevates the scene in this line delivery. He's one of the best voice actors probably of all time. Another incredible title card. I really kind of underestimated how much I remembered these title cards for Season 4 because these are really solid. So this is going to be another A tier, just back to back to back A tiers. And it's another one, like I said, that feels very reminiscent of Season 1, the later episodes, because it's making you feel like hyped up and ready for the war that's going to come in the battles, because it really gets you hyped up. And again, Peter Cullen is phenomenal. Another great title card.
Don't you know him?
And the last title card for this video, Season 4 Episode 8. Season 4 Episode 8 might actually be up there as one of my favorites of the season. It's not a lot of action, but it's so heartfelt. And you can really feel with this title card. Stephen Yeun's delivery here is really good. Just so much heart in that episode. It's really good. But in terms of all these other title cards, I don't know if it reaches the levels of the last 3 A tiers. So I'm going to let this be a very high B tier. But there's the tier list for all of the Invincible title cards so far. But now actually, as I'm looking over this now leaves us with 6, but I'm going to have to be 7 S tier title cards because I'm going to move Season 1 Episode 1 into S tier. But if I'm going to be ranking them, even though I now put it in S tier, Season 1 Episode 1 is probably going to be last place out of these 7. But if I'm going to be ranking the rest, okay, this is actually much more difficult than I actually anticipated it being because, my gosh, all of these are just so incredible. You could really rank them either way. I could probably flip-flop these over and over again and I could probably flip-flop my favorite, but they're all so good. But if I'm going to be ranking them from bottom to top, like I said, in 7th place, it would be the first Invincible title card for Season 1, Episode 1. And then it would be Season 2, Episode 1, the Until I've Killed, the Sterling K. Brown, one of the first Angstrom title cards. And then that goes into Powerplex. Powerplexus is really good. It's a little bit gimmicky, but it is really, really good. And then even like builds into like a really great end title card there. And then that now brings us to Season 1, Episode 7 with Cecil's Where's Mark, Where's Invincible? Another one that really gets me hyped up, but a little bit weaker compared to the rest. And then at the 3rd spot, Season 2, Episode 6, Rex's I'm Practically Invincible. He'll hit so hard, especially after his incredible sacrifice in Season 3. And then that leads into Season 1, Episode 8. Rudy's delivery of he's going to need to be invincible is so perfect. It's definitely one of my favorites and just always gets me so hyped for Episode 8 of Season 1. And then at the top spot, I think we're going to have to go with the Angstrom. Make them fear Invincible, make them hate Invincible. Because the Invincible War is so great and that leads into it so perfectly. Again, Sterling K. Brown with an incredible delivery. Overall, these could really flip-flop either way depending on the day, but I think that's how I'm going to leave the ranking for now. Who knows, maybe later on when I'm editing this video, I might even change my mind on some of this, so who knows. But there is the incomplete Invincible title card Seasons 1 through 4 tier list, and how I'd rank the S tier title cards. If y'all are making a tier list along with me, how did this come out for you? I'd love to hear how you guys would make this tier list in the comments. What are some of the S tier Invincible title cards in your opinion? What are some of your favorite things about Invincible? Let's just talk Invincible, man. It's one of my favorite shows ever. I'm really going to miss it releasing week by week, but this was such another great season, and this was a great video to make. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. As always, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. Have a great day, and keep on drawing.